Life Group Leaders, it's Chris Schultz here, and just wanted to give you an update on some information that you need to know. If you were at our leader training in the fall, you know that part of what we're doing this year is creating cohorts, opportunities for you as leaders to gather with other leaders at North and just be able to learn from one another, to be able to pray for each other and to understand that you're not alone in what you do, but this is a great opportunity for you to connect with others. And so this is part of the expectation that we have for you, is that once a month we would gather and to be able to be at North and share a meal together and hear some things that are happening on our campus, and then to split off into these smaller cohorts. We've assigned a group of people which we call coaches, who are going to kind of facilitate your cohort and guide you. Their job is to equip you, to shepherd you, and to just provide some leadership in the midst of all of that. And they're life group leaders like you, and so they're kind of in the trenches doing life as well. And so we're excited about what the potential is for all of this. Our first one is coming up here now on Sunday the 14th. It's going to be basically after the 11 o'clock service. It'll start at 12:30. We'll start eating at 12:45, and then we'll begin with kind of the gathering of the whole entire group at 1 o'clock, and then about 20 minutes later we'll get you into your cohorts. You've been assigned to a particular cohort. Those leaders know who you are, and they're going to be contacting you out throughout the week. In this email that you're getting, it also tells you who your cohort leader is, and along with some contact information for you as well. One of the things we're doing obviously is providing both the food and some childcare for you. So what we need to know, especially if you're going to bring your kids, how many kids do you have, and we'll get that taken care of. But if you could let Janelle Blum know as soon as possible, that would be great. And so this year, each month that we gather will be sort of a different theme and different topic that we want to highlight. This month, we're going to be highlighting the discipleship tool, understanding that we as a church are trying to get back to the basics. We're trying to help people grow and to become more like Jesus, and then to live that out intentionally, not only in their own lives, but within their life groups. And so you're going to be focusing in on the discipleship tool that we've introduced here in the fall as an opportunity to go, how do you implement that in your group? What does that look like? Is that something that sort of replaces what you do as a gathering, or is it something that is part of the supplement to it all? And so you're going to be discussing as well as getting to know each other a little bit. So I wanted to give you a heads up about that. Two other things we want you to know about is, one is we are, if you heard last week at any of the campuses, that we are actually closing our Clovis campus, and we are asking the Clovis people that they would start to head to other campuses that we have. Some will go to Southeast, some to Fig, but a lot will come to North. And what we're excited about that is there's a lot of really amazing leaders that are coming this way, and we're excited to kind of incorporate them into what we're doing at North. And so they'll be a part of this on the 14th, and that's going to be a great thing. So in the midst of all of that, too, is we've got a staff that was over at Clovis, and they're going to be making their way over to North. And so what we're going to do is split the AM and the PM. We're going to have the AM, which will include midweek, under sort of the leadership of myself, Dave Albald, Melissa Denisi, Sam Freshwater, and Janelle Blum. And then the PM will be Jared Rumley and Eric Castillo and Katie DeMamby and Jessica Peer. And so we're, as best we can, going to try to kind of make a clean cut of those things. We'll gather together always, but there'll be some things maybe over time where we see those sort of divided up. So your cohort will be made up of mostly of people that attend sort of the same service that you do. So if it's the AM or it's the PM, those will be people that will be a part of your cohort. So I want to give you a heads up on that. Next thing is that this Sunday is a Get Connected event. And so Get Connected is our way at the beginning of every kind of school year, a chance for people who are new to the well, or just maybe have been through a season of life in which they're ready to jump into life group, be a part of service teams, maybe consider some things that they never would have imagined. And so this Sunday will be that. The message will be out of John 1 with just this idea that Jesus was somebody that invited people into what he was doing. He didn't let them sort of sit on the sidelines, but he invited them to come be a part, to come follow him. And we want to be a church that does that as well. And so after this service is over, we're going to have the courtyard available at North, and people are going to be able to go out and just talk to people and see what's available at our church, and in a lot of cases sign up then and there. What we're asking out of life group leaders is whatever service you come to, if after the service you'd be available to come out into the courtyard and just talk to people. Maybe it's you go and initiate some conversation. Maybe it's you just standing at the life group tent and just having an opportunity to chat with people when they ask about what your life group's about or what any life group is about. And so we want to encourage you to come and do that. Be a great opportunity. If you're a new life group, even better, because you probably will find some people who you can invite to the group and they'll come as you get started. And so that's this Sunday. at all 4 of our services. And then also to know new life group leaders and anybody who's going to utilize the primer. The primer is up online this afternoon. Week 1, both the video and the leader guide is available to you. We're super excited about how it's turned out. We're in post-production with weeks 2 through 6. But they'll be available as we go along. So that's there. Go to thewellcommunity.org, click on life groups, and then find the primer, and you'll have that available. If you have any questions, please let us know. So we are really excited about what this fall has to offer. We've never had more life groups available at the Well than we do in this season. We're excited about new life groups, we're excited about existing life groups, and we're encouraged by what God could do as we submit ourselves to Him, as we read His Word, as we gather in community, and we live on mission for the sake of the gospel. And so we're praying for you guys. We're looking forward to seeing you on the 14th. Check in with your cohort coach, and we will see you on the 14th.